Who?
Great start. One word. Already off the rails. Who?
Who are the bigger bands you opened up for? What's your claim to fame band you opened up for?
Well, there was the summer of 2019. I think was like we were gonna make it.
Really?
It felt like we were on the trajectory.
That's
because we played 3 sold out shows once a month for 3 months straight over the summer.
Wait, you played 3 sold out shows every month for 3 months straight?
Yeah.
So you did 9 sold out shows in a row?
No, 3 sold out shows in a row.
So
once a month for 3 months.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you had one sold out a show a month for 3 months.
Yes,
okay.
yes. Sorry, overcomplicated that.
Yeah.
But it was at Woolies every time, which is like the best venue in Des Moines.
And like to be able to sell it consistently in your hometown.
We were openers.
Oh,
Yeah,
sure.
so we opened up for 3 national acts. And those.
Okay.
So it went Bad Flower.
Nice. That's where Izzy saw you.
Yeah. Buck Cherry.
Okay, because that's
Crazy Bitch.
Yeah.
It was a bunch of motorcycle grandmas.
Okay.
And then Pop Evil.
So 2 laser bands.
Yeah.
And
Laser Rock.
And then Bad Flower.
Yeah.
Which crowd liked you the best?
Because it was so weird because I think for Buck Cherry, we had to put our merch. So you know how always set up where there's the doors and then there's another doorway?
Yes.
So we had to put our merch like outside of the venue.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
interesting.
Like
Buck Cherry made you do that?
Yeah, because they had their entire merch area was stuck with their merch.
Because that's probably like older.
Yeah, it was like 40, 60-year-old women.
Okay.
And like they all were wearing like motorcycle jeans
Sure,
and jackets.
yeah, just had a lot of sun.
Yeah. Put away wet more than once. But like a bunch of just like douchebags.
Sure. Because
I don't know. I feel like the Bad Flower show we like fit better. Yeah. So it was. I don't know. It was. I felt like if COVID hadn't have happened,
sure.
we maybe would have because we just kept being asked to open up.
Okay, so you
which
would
is like I feel like that's how you start.
Probably, yeah. Because did you ever talk to like labels or anything?
No, we talked about like mailing out CDs to labels, but we never actually did it.
Sure. Because like when you're that level, you can just make your own CD and you can just sell it yourself and you can put it on Spotify.
Yeah,
so like
that's what we did.
Yeah, and I guess that's not that different because I don't know how much a label can even push an album.
Yeah, I don't even know
anymore.
how much a label is required nowadays because you can just put everything you like TikTok.
Yeah, because if it just makes it, it does now.
Yeah, because there's so many people on TikTok that were just making music in their basement, and now
it's like Noah Kahan really like.
He was at TikTok.
That's where like I guess I found that's where he really got to start.
But that's also a great way, even if you're just posting stuff out there to hopefully.
Because I have a few like small artists now that I just feel like I'm investing in, and I think
and that's fun because then you feel like you're supporting local.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
You can be like kind of like a douche about like I knew him first, like, before they got big.
Yeah, I knew him before they were selling out the arenas. I don't know. This wasn't. I was thinking of another show. We opened up for the guy from Lost Boys.
Yeah, Corey
Feldman.
That's my favorite person you've opened up for by
that show
far.
sucked. Though.
Yeah, because
it was sold out.
Because it's not great music.
And it was also a small venue.
Okay. Was that Spicoli's?
Yeah, that was at Spicoli's.
Okay.
Yeah, so we'd play there a bunch.
Because you said like he was really like paranoid, which like I guess I get.
He kicked before he stayed in his van the entire night, and then like when it was time for him to go up, I guess he was there for sound check.
Okay.
But then he was in his van. But then when it was time to go up, he made everyone clear the back beer garden.
Okay.
Because that's how you would get to the stage.
Just
and there's an outdoor bar.
Psyops, yeah.
There's an outdoor bar there, and people are smoking cigarettes and
They're
like
just
so
hanging out, just being outside.
So a lot of people are out there, and he's like, "Nope,
you have
to clear this so I can walk to the stage and not be."
But he really thinks people are out to get him. But then also you're like, why are you on tour then?
Yeah, God, dude, it was awful. He did a whole Michael Jackson segment.
Well, you love Michael Jackson.
Yeah, but it was weird.
How much did he talk about being like in movies? Like, did he do the Goonies theme song? Did he do the Lost Boys theme song?
I don't think he did theme songs.
Okay.
But I do think he did like waves of themes. So I don't know if it was a story.
It was an experience.
I don't know if it was a story of his life but I don't remember much about like his movies.
Or the Angels.
The Angels, dude, that was. I remember at soundcheck they looked rough.
Sure.
Like heroin addict, rough. But even though he said they don't do drugs,
well, I think they live with him, and he's like their agent, and in their
God.
band, and he has sex with all of them.
Yeah,
I've
they
seen-
all looked rough.
Yeah.
And then when they came back as angels, I was like, whoa.
Sure.
Like they looked like they look like angels, you know? They like dolled up and like were kind of pretty and like I was like,
I know one of them he claimed was a spy also at some point.
Jesus.
Yeah, maybe he met her. Yeah.
That was a wild experience. But I think we opened up for pop people a few times.
Did you ever do like meat or like
Meat.
No, not Meat Puppets. Who am I thinking? Puddle of Mud. One of those.
Oh yeah, we did do Puddle of Mud.
Okay.
I guess we've done Local H
Sure.
a ton.
That's probably one of your favorites.
Yeah,
them and
I'm trying to
Backflower.
remember.
'Cause I thought like there were some big bands back in the day.
Yeah, we opened up for this band. I can't remember what they're called, but they were a pretty good punk band. And also they opened up for quite a few bands before I joined the band. Because I think they did do Meat Puppets.
Nice. That's because that's probably one of the bigger names then.
Yeah, that's pretty massive. We opened up for Dope, which is like a smaller band in like the new metal scene.
Okay.
Dope is badass. They have a song called Die Motherfucker Die. Die Motherfucker Die.
Yeah.
Die.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess I never thought about who would have written that.
Yeah.
I just know it as like a soundbite.
It was like, so we opened up for Dope, and then there's another band, I can't remember what they're called either, but very similar style. And I remember, I think it was either Dope or the other band that was very similar. This was at Lefties.
Mm-hmm.
The entire band was wearing their own merch.
Fuck yeah.
So they had
Dude, they believed in themselves.
I know. They were wearing the t-shirts, hats.
Oh, wow.
Fucking, yeah. And I was just like, everyone.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't like this.
Because someone had to tell them. There's no way. I remember when I was a part of that fire performer group, she kept trying to tell me to wear their merch. I was like, absolutely
Yeah,
not.
like merch is weird, and I don't like it. But go buy the Moist Monday merch.
Sure. I mean,
But I've never worn
it.
my own merch.
I've worn Moist Monday shirts because some of them are just dumb things I drew and then made a shirt, and then we were like, yeah, we can just put this on.
Yeah, but it's not
T-Public.
like you're walking around with where it says Moist Monday.
No, I have some of those just to see how they looked, and I don't wear them outside.
Yes, you don't wear them. Yeah, because I don't want anybody to ask about it.
That's for other people to wear. Yeah. No, I wear my baby bird shirt a lot though.
Yeah, because that's my nephew.
Yeah, I made that.
Yeah, I took that.
Because I was thinking about just because I think we were at the vinyl store. It was I saw like some bands that like I thought you had opened up for that you knew pretty well, and I was just thinking if you and I would have remained friends,
Ooh,
we would have probably held each other back on so many of those. Things.
It is wild because I have thought about that.
Because like I don't know, like you,
Which sucks.
but like because you have Hazer and Gaming Off the Grid, you definitely wouldn't have done Gaming Off the Grid if you and I were.
Yeah.
The same level of friends we were back then and now.
Yeah.
Because why would you do that with someone else instead of me? And I don't know if I would have gone Freak Show.
I definitely don't think I would have done a lot of things. Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. Because we would have kept like half trying to do our own things.
We would have just been fucking around.
just forever.
Which some people do.
Which, I mean, that's what we're doing now. It's just that luckily we split up and had some success.
It is wild. Yeah. Because, you literally went to Coney Island Freak Show before and became like you were already in welding school when we lived together, but.
Sure. Yeah. But I just mean like arts wise though. Yeah. Like that you and I actually like flourished away from each
wild.
other.
And when we came back, we were like, look at all this cool shit we did. Let's stop doing it. I mean, we're still doing stuff. We continue doing it.
We did them for a while.
But now, hey, we're still doing cool shit. Red Bull race.
True.
We're doing things.
But no, I was just really fascinated about like thinking.
I have thought about that. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because I guess you did join Passing Zone though when we were making music together too.
Yeah.
You were in an all dad cover band.
That was sick. That was one of the first bands I was in.
Dude, that was awesome. It was me and your alternative girlfriend sitting in a cul-de-sac, and I was like, that's when I was full punk.
It was, yeah. And you guys were both sitting in lawn chairs. And
with
there's
just
a bunch
families.
of families. And I'm just in a dad band playing Boulevard of Broken Dreams, but I have bright green hair.
Yeah, the lead singer is just a really good electrician who just enjoys.
He is an electrician.
He fixed my amp and helped us record an album.
Who was just fine at music.
Yeah. I mean, like, you guys you could do a bunch of songs, and also that made you such a good bassist.
I know, learning covers.
Because you just play.
Also, we played 3 45-minute sets every,
Yeah.
It was a lot.
Yeah, it was just a cul-de-sac. I remember one person, a family assumed I was another family's kid who came home from Iraq, and they like just started talking to me about
you were a veteran.
Yeah, and it just didn't go well because I definitely had like really skinny, really bright jeans.
Yeah,
My hair was huge.
It is wild because my girlfriend at the time was very alternative too.
Yeah, she had bright blue hair.
Yeah, so he's like,
and we'd be loud.
Just, you guys are sitting on the side of someone's house.
We're just sometimes sitting on their curb.
Yeah,
just some.
It was wild. A lot of those were like potlucks too.
Yeah, that you guys were like hired to play, right?
Yeah,
it wasn't just like your guys' friends.
No, we were hired to play people's block parties. So it would be like they'd bring in food for the neighborhood. And I was allowed to eat it.
Yes,
and then when you came, you were allowed to eat it.
Yeah.
It is wild that my mom would come to those too and just party with these.
She would.
Because it's a party for this neighborhood. Yeah. And it's just random people who are like, I'm going to party with you.
Yeah, because you would be like, yeah, it's a gig. I'm like, I'm going to go to your gig then. And so I would just be sitting there with random adults for 4 hours.
Yeah, eating potato salad. Yeah. That is wild.
Using just some family's bathroom. Because that's what it was.
Yeah, you'd go into some random person's house.
That's where the bathroom was for this party. Yeah.
Oh, God,
through this person's garage, and they just have a little bathroom.
It was
right
always
there.
so weird because we'd like have to get there early to set up because we did our own sound and everything. And
the stage sometimes.
Yeah, and whoever like was hosting it, we'd like come into their house and they'd always like offer us stuff and like be like, "How you guys doing? Thank you so much for doing this."
Sure.
You know, and
yeah, and because it was 3 adult men, gray hair, kids, and then you.
Families. They all had families and kids.
Please put a photo of that here because I love it so much.
I think they still are doing stuff.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, they were awesome. I remember he fixed my amp when it blew a fuse.
Yeah, remember he came over to
while we were recording our album.
Yeah, he came over. I lived at a community college apartment.
Yeah.
He came over to that apartment, and set up gear to record.
Right, because your foreign exchange student roommate moved out early.
Yes, so I had a 2-bedroom apartment to myself.
Right, because the other guy got kicked out, right?
He moved out early too.
Okay, but he was horrible.
I hated him. Smoked cigarettes in our apartment, left dishes everywhere.
In your dorm.
Yeah.
That you and him shared.
And it was nasty.
God,
we had to share a bedroom.
Yeah, I spent the night before.
God, yeah, it was awful.
It's so fun.
But yeah, that is wild. Everything just feels like a different lives.
No, for sure. Because her and I were just talking about like some of the high school bands I was in. Because I just kind of thought of like all the actual bands I was in. And like,
you were talking about this yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
With Capo's Heroes.
Yeah, because I could not remember what that band's names was. Because I remember Capo's Heroes.
I think you came up with that one.
Yeah, we chose that one in high school. That's when you and I were writing joke songs in high school. It was under that name.
Oh, yeah, it was, because that's where we did Sad.
Mm-hmm. And then me and Henry did Kickstart Tomorrow was the final name. I named that one too, and I hate that name.
Kickstart Tomorrow?
I hate it so much.
It's a very pop punk name.
Yeah, it's way too like chipper, because it's like technically positive, and that's so lame.
That sounds like something would say, like a bro would say at a gym.
Yeah.
Let's kickstart tomorrow, guys.
Or like an energy company. Like, didn't Mountain Dew do those kickstarts?
Oh, Mountain Dew Kickstart, yeah.
Yeah. So we were originally Unwanted Anthem, and I think that's way better.
Ooh, that's sad boy pop punk.
I would prefer that over Kickstart, like chipper, like, yeah.
Kickstart Tomorrow.
Because that was the only band I was in that actually performed shows.
Oh, shit, yeah.
Because you and me never played a show together.
No.
We wrote half an album, and that...
We were working on a show.
Because, we were going to do a cover band show.
Well, yeah, because we were going to do it, and then we had this random MP3s that would play, because it was Fungus Bob.
Yeah. God.
Like our intro?
That's still my favorite. Like, even though my other band, like, actually played shows, I think Fungus Bob is truly where my heart lies in music.
Fungus Bob would have been so sick.
I would still really like to just do an album at some point.
Planned... Like, to start the show, it would be dark, and then an MP3 would start going and go, "Hello there," and then the light would turn on, and it'd just be this cutout. We wouldn't be on stage
because he is fun. We are the backup band. We are, and
it's so wild. Half of our show would be a gimmick of just this
giant wooden
and imagine
cutout
like
man
being an opener for something, and then people have to sit through this.
Yeah. Well, that's what I wanted to be like.
You're
weird.
Like, this music sucks, but I will never forget it.
Exactly. No, because you and I were all gimmick based. Remember, we were gonna put a ski foot holder on your bass, and I was gonna try and learn how to backflip off of it.
Oh yeah, I
we
do
were
remember
only
that.
gimmick based.
That would have been so sick.
We wanted to bring a mini trampoline on stage.
Yeah, we were going to entertain.
Yes, which since we weren't great musically, was probably the way to do it.
You had to, but then it's like we have to learn these songs.
But we wrote some good songs back then.
We did have some.
Because that's where even like musically, that's probably my favorite thing. Because we remember that one time we accidentally picked up radio waves.
That's how we wrote Sleep Apnea.
Yeah, which
that's a depressing song.
You could play it.
Yeah, we own all these rights. I mean, You Can Sax is something we came up.
Oh right, yeah, that was gonna be a whole song.
It is a whole song.
But though, like we were gonna like sing over
Oh
it
yeah.
and shit.
How?
No idea. Probably like a weird rap. But like that would have been fun.
You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna listen to You Can Sax and come back and we're gonna attempt to write over it.
Okay, Jesus Christ.
Because that's what the plan was for this instrumental.
That's
All right, everybody at home, write some lyrics.
yeah. Submit them or duet this.
Yeah, let's play some You Can Sax.
Have you ever gone back to like your internet and like it's a random tab open and you're like, I don't remember why it was on
Oh
this.
yeah, especially on your phone.
Yeah, I really don't remember this. It's a boat propeller. I was looking at boat propellers from a Honda Marine.
What?
I don't remember that. I
You don't even own a boat.
No, let alone a propeller.
I wonder if is that like an ad that popped up from a mobile game or
I must
something?
have clicked on a very random ad.
Yeah, for a boat propeller.
All right, where were we?
Okay, yeah, we're trying to write lyrics to You Can Sex, and you came up with not your own lyrics,
No, but it fit.
a good mashup. So you're gonna pull up the lyrics, and we're gonna
See how well it actually goes.
and then I
Did you write something?
I asked ChatGPT to write me lyrics,
Oh,
and I'm gonna try and sing it over it.
all right. So we're taking our own jobs as lyricists for our own music away with AI.
Yeah, but you're also
I've been replaced.
but you're also stealing.
yeah, but
This is a cover.
but he's dead, so it doesn't. It's in the ether.
The band is still alive. They have a chick singer now.
No. Oh.
I like their new stuff.
Might know who it is.
Are you ready to perform?
Shall see how it fits.
Are you ready to perform in the You Can Sax? Okay,
Yeah.
here we go.
Okay. So when would you start it?
Probably after the drums come in.
So, it is off time at times.
Yeah,
too.
this
All
song
right, I
sucks.
think It starts with one thing. I don't know why. Doesn't even matter how hard you try. Keep that in mind. I designed this rhyme to explain it due time. All I know is time is a valuable thing. Watch it fly by as the pendulum swings. Watch it count down to the end of the day. Clock ticks life away. I don't remember how it really goes.
It starts to get faster. But that first part,
First part that you know.
that sounded really
very
cool.
good.
Oh,
right.
I don't know how to shut this off now.
Oh, shit.
Okay, I can just turn it down. Okay.
Yeah, what you got?
So I asked ChatGPT. Maybe next week I'll come up with my own lyrics
There you
because
go.
I just didn't want to sit down and waste time.
Sure.
So I just went into ChatGPT and said, write me lyrics to a song called You Can Sax.
Okay.
And it didn't ask any more questions. And it
just
gave
got
me
you?
a full song.
Because all I remember is that the hook was going to be "You Can Sax Me All Night Long."
You can sax me. Oh, oh.
Maybe we might have ripped off. Yeah.
Okay. I have no idea how this goes.
All right,
I'm going to try and perform it
All
over You Can Sax. Here we go.
Yeah. See how it feels. Crank that.
I don't know if this is like going to be like. Okay. Wait till the drums come in.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm going to see if I can get through all
You're
of
a
it.
natural singer. Oh, you're going to do the whole song.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's verse 1. Neon buzzing in a roadside bar, sticky floors and a dented guitar. You walked in with a case in hand, said I only play for a desperate band. I said, friend, that's us tonight. We got heart, we got noise, we got one dim light. You snapped that latch with a crooked grin, pulled out brass like a midnight sin. Pre-chorus.
You need the lyrics with something bouncing along when you make this.
We were turning up with nothing to lose. You said, let's make a sound they can't refuse. Chorus. You can sax, strike that match. Fire in the rafters, don't hold back. Rust in rhythm, smoking gold. A little too loud, a little too bold. You can sax, raise it high. Let the low note scrape the sky. If we're going down, we're going in style. Blow that horn and burn that aisle.
Not bad. I don't know if we would have done much better back in
You
the
want me to
day.
keep going?
You don't need to, because here's this part.
Drummers, latte, bass is cracked. Bartender says, don't play loud and back. But the room was aching for a spark, for a busted anthem in the dark. You took a breath, the air went still, like a train about to break a hill. Then the first note cut the room, like a sunrise in a thunder boom.
We lighting a fire?
I don't know.
We burning down a venue?
I'm just gonna read the rest of these lyrics.
Okay.
I hit a chord that split the air. You laughed and said, "We're almost there." So it's about like a band. I don't know. You can sex, strike that match.
Yeah.
Fire in the rafters, don't hold back. Rust in rhythm, smoking gold. A little too loud, a little too bold. You can sex, raise it high. Let the low notes scrape the sky. If we're going down, we're going in style. Blow that horn and burn the aisle. So it's about like playing music while places burning down.
That's what it feels like.
This is the bridge. No contracts, no plan, no map. Just a cracked up van and a midnight nap. Every town, a different name, but every crowd wants the same. Something raw, something real, something loud enough to feel. So we play like the rent is due and the world's about to split in two.
You said you were going to try and do this whole thing. This is so much.
Yeah, then there's a breakdown.
Oh my God.
Brass screams, strings ignite.
Jesus.
Dusk. When I think breakdown, I think like metal.
That's fair.
If tomorrow never shows, at least tonight we overload. Terrible.
Yeah.
It is so weird because it's just like, dude, there's probably so many songs nowadays that are written like that.
And then they're performed by AI bands.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And
There's
then they
AI
make
bands?
money. Yeah. No, there's more than we know. There's a few like real AI bands where like that's what the project is.
Damn, that's weird.
I think they have an AI actor now and like AI models
What the fuck?
where like it's a specific like AI like visual that is going to be reused, and that is this now character's icon.
Oh my god, that's weird.
Because like if you think about it, like our brains are just electricity firing. So what type of evolution could technically happen for computers to actually be considered alive?
Ooh, yeah.
But like truly, like
Well, what separates us from computers? Heart.
hard drive.
We have feelings.
They might,
Yeah, but it's like they're not feeling it.
but like
Because there's so much more to the human body that we can't comprehend.
But it's all controlled by these like little electricity things,
Yeah, and
and
if
like
you
it's
just-
all like technically processors and all that. Kind
And
of
if you
thing.
just push a little too hard in the back, it turns off.
well, yeah, that's the thing. Like it's if you work on like those like big like board like motherboards
Yes,
on a
yes,
game,
circuit
and you're
boards.
like, oh, this is what pushes the power through. Like it's very similar to what our brains actually are.
Damn. Yeah. Processor,
Mm-hmm.
hard drive. It is weird.
Yeah, because like I could punch you and you just like lose 5th grade, right? I think that's how it works.
What?
Yeah, just like where people just lose like chunks of memories from the like head injuries.
Oh, yeah, that is weird. Or they wake up and they can speak a new language.
I don't know if they can ever actually speak a new language. I know they'll have like accents
Oh,
because I don't think like Chinese is locked inside my head somewhere, and like just someone kicking me is gonna unlock it.
yeah, that would
pretty
be
cool if
that
they
would be
could.
weird though. If it's like actually all that shit, we all have the same amount of information. It's just we can only access different parts of it.
Oh, like the Christ consciousness idea.
What's the Christ consciousness?
It's just kind of that like all of our. It's like we're all ladled out from the same pool.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it's just like we're all little Dixie cups, and like you just like take.
Oh,
a
yeah,
little
Jesus'
from-
blood.
Yeah.
Well, I was thinking
Well,
just
no, I
like
meant more. Christ consciousness is just the idea of like the full connection.
Oh, yeah.
It's like it's not actually like Christian. It's that we all are from the same kind of like cosmic pool is kind of what it always felt like to me. Where like souls are just literally like just a little random piece pulled
Yeah.
out and placed.
it's like
It all goes back together.
it's like at the end of Scooby Doo
I don't understand.
when all the souls come back.
Kind of, except for if they like then separated and they
Spooky
were,
Island.
Yeah.
I'm trying. That's my best way is to visualize a
I've
real life
given you-
example.
I've given you great example of
Yeah, but not
ladle. Imagine
That's not a real thing.
what you could ladle out of a lake.
Name a movie that's from. I gotta be able to
I'm
picture.
sure that
I gotta be able to picture it.
you can picture. I have a ladle. There's a lake. The water in it is every soul that's ever lived, but they're not individual souls. It's all a pool.
What color?
It's kind of like when there's like a bubble and it's a little like that purpley bluey like wiggling
clear?
on top. What? No,
Bubbles are clear.
You're not listening. You're asking me questions of describing, and I'm giving you words. And you said clear. I said colors.
Well, it can be like last week our hard wax. It was clear but purple.
It wasn't clear. It was wax.
You can see through it,
No, you couldn't.
kind of. It's
guess
translucent.
Not the way I do it.
Oh, you put on a lot of layers.
Yeah, I get mitts. No, so kind of like when you spill like gasoline. It's that little rainbow color. Liquid.
Oh, yeah, with that sheen.
Yeah, so imagine that.
Okay.
You got a ladle. Just black.
Black ladle.
Yeah.
Gross.
Well, would you prefer like the metal ones?
Yeah. Silver.
All right. Yeah, we can do silver.
Probably gold in this instance.
No, gold would tarnish weird.
Okay.
Yeah. So silver ladle.
Silver ladle.
You dip it in.
Good thing it's not a silver spoon. We'd all be fucking...
What? What's silver spoon mean?
We'd all be freaking entitled bitches.
Okay. All right. And then there's a Dixie cup. Dixie cup's a person.
Okay.
It's a husk.
So 4 ounces.
And you pour a soul into it. And now that's what a being is.
And then where do they put it?
In the world. That's where you are now.
There's like a conveyor belt that they put the Dixie cup on, and then it launches us.
Yeah, I guess the question is, when does that take place?
And how do we go from a Dixie cup to us?
The ladle.
No, but like they put it in the Dixie cup, and then how does it become me?
That is you. You are the Dixie cup.
But I'm not. The Dixie cup becomes me. Because I'm not a Dixie cup right now.
Aren't you, though?
No.
You're just waiting to be spilled.
You can't spill me.
I
I'd like to see you try.
That's sword right there.
I'd like to see you try.
Yeah, and then when you're spilled, you go back in the lake. And just so pieces of you are now just everywhere.
Okay. But I was saying,
What were you saying?
if everybody's brains is the exact same.
Yeah.
Like it has all the information ever needed. It's like a hard drive. But then every person just has different wires to connect to different things. That's why we can access. It's all different.
That's why you bump your head. Boom. Chinese.
Yeah, that's why it's like it's in there
Yeah.
because we can access everything.
Like my description could have also worked.
Mine's cooler though.
Mine has a name.
Imagine if there was so many endless things still up there,
Yeah.
and all I had to do was go up there and unplug it and put it in a different hole, like one of those old school phone things.
But what happens when you unplug it?
Well, then there's a little bit of
Yeah. Not,
static. But it's like a dream glitch.
what? I'm thirsty.
I do want to talk about something though.
Okay. What do you want?
Something that's real.
What do
I
you want
feel
to
like
talk
we've
about?
just been talking hypotheticals.
Just the one.
Okay.
Hit me with it.
So our podcast predicts the future.
Did we?
Yeah.
Okay.
Last week we were talking about workplace accidents.
Oh, yeah.
And for people listening in at home, people on the screen can tell. But for people listening at home, I broke my arm. See, you can see like it's stuck. People that are watching at home, you can see that it's stuck in a sling right now. I broke my arm at work. No, I'm just kidding. I did hurt myself though the day after we recorded that episode. And this is what it looks like now.
Oh, yeah, not great.
So I was putting up coat hooks. We like make coat hook things, you know. So I was screwing hooks to like this piece of wood. And I had a drill gun with a screw at the end of it. And I was holding down the hook with my thumb. And I was adding pressure, and then the screw slipped.
Yeah.
And all my pressure went into the side of my thumb. And like, so
with
right
the
at the,
drill bit, or with the like drill tip?
it was with the screw. The screw
Oh,
like
okay.
stayed on the end. And then so it hit the side next to my thumbnail and then just like ripped. So it just like ripped my skin off.
Jesus Christ.
So this is just like exposed me right now,
Yeah.
which is insane.
How do you
And
feel right now?
It's so weird just watching the skin slowly just
Make its way back in.
make its way
yeah.
back. Because then it's like, we are like Wolverine.
Yep. Yeah, it just slower.
Yeah, just way slower. But dude, it fucking hurt so bad, and like I didn't even look at it because I was like, and there was blood.
You don't like looking at
blood
it. Too.
started rushing so quick, and I always tape my fingers up at work, so I like taped it up like really tight, really well. Went back to work, and then it was all the tape was red,
Jesus.
and I was like, God damn, and it was like stinging so bad. So then I just put more tape over it,
Yeah.
and it kept like bleeding through the tape, and I was like, that's not good. Usually the tape stops it, and I just let.
Yeah, you don't use bandages. You only use tape.
Well, because I need to use my hands. And bandages, if I move my fingers, will fall off.
I
Tape
guess.
doesn't.
Yeah.
That's just what I've been doing ever since I was a carpenter. But it finally like dried, and then I took it off, and it was like this like giant skin flap that was like
Christ.
fucking like that thick.
Yeah.
And it was just somewhat connected, and it was just a flap. And I was
Did you
like,
have to lose the flap? Or
so
did
then
you-
like the next day, I like took the bandage off, and I just like ripped the flap off
like,
because
you
the flap.
can't not mess with it.
And the
too.
flap was like making it more tender.
Yep.
And like,
Sure.
Yeah, it fucking hurt so bad. And it's
Jesus
still like
Christ.
anytime I bump my thumb, and there's even like a purple swelling around it still.
Sure, just from the impact.
Yeah, dude, it fucking hurts so bad. And you got a bad paper cut.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. It was a bad paper. It's from our like door flyers. I was like reaching over and just like sliced right in that spot.
Yeah,
So like a bad place to get a bad paper cut. But it happened like maybe 20 minutes before you sent me the photo. And I was just like, oh no shit.
Yeah, and that was literally the day after we talked about workplace accidents. So you know what I want to talk about next?
What?
We're gonna win the lottery.
All right. All right.
No, but I'm just trying to put it in the universe.
Win the lottery. What's your first move?
We've talked about this before,
Oh, damn it. All right.
but we can talk about it again because I bet I'll have a different answer.
I still want the room that's really warm and has just like a really little
God
amount.
damn, I remember
That's-
this conversation.
I want that still. Like when you crawl around in the kiddie pool section, you don't fully want to get out of the water.
That's
I
disgusting.
want that as a room. I want to be like a little salamander.
It's so gross,
Dude, like if it was like
that's so gross,
like steamy and just like,
and clammy.
but like I wouldn't have the sharp ground.
No, you gotta have the smooth ground.
Yeah, because then I could be
Why?
naked.
Why is the sharp ground there?
I don't know. Why is
Naked
it?
in that would be fun.
Yeah, just dragging. Yeah,
Dragon dick.
yeah. Dude, just scooting her across.
Okay, so in those,
Yeah,
do you are you on your back or on your stomach?
I'm on my stomach and I'm wide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember when I was a kid, and every time there was a little bit of water, I was a fat kid,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
but like I would do anything I could to get my belly underwater.
Sure.
So I'd always go like stomach down in anything, just so it hides it.
But like,
Then
as
it's
a
my
fat
little-
kid, not a great look either.
Yeah, because
Like,
then
it's
you're just like
not
then you're
great,
just like
yeah.
bumping out
Yeah,
of the
just like a
water.
little turtle. Yeah.
Yeah, but I was like, if I can't see it,
Yeah.
no one else
The
can.
waves, they won't
Yeah.
be able to really tell the shape.
They'll think I'm a different size now that I'm in the water,
They won't be able to tell how much water I displaced either.
and they're gonna be like, "Wow, did he lose weight?" Even though I just saw him go into the pool.
I
I never thought about that.
His arms were just around his stomach at all times, but I could tell it was there.
Yeah.
So
I
you're
never-
probably like that too.
I never thought about that. Like I would go to places and then I'd feel comfortable because no one could see it. But I'm like, they saw me walk in. It's not like I changed how I look. You know what I mean? But I just felt comfortable once I got in the pool. And then, like when I would get out,
Yeah, just always have an arm across you.
and it-
Wait,
I'm just really cold.
But also you'd be like shoulders in, so you'd actually just make you look worse.
It makes you look, yeah. If I would just like puff the chest, then it's just like, damn,
Dude,
look at
just
that little,
alphaed out. Yeah.
look at that little guy,
Dude, he looks strong.
and he's actually confident. Is he crying?
Could you imagine being confident back then as a child?
Can you imagine being confident now?
I'm fairly confident.
In what? Life?
I'm a decent salesman right now.
You're selling.
I am. I'm actually working on a pretty big sales pitch.
Okay, what?
Yeah.
I thought
No.
you were sprayed for bugs.
I do, but I'm trying to get us more business.
You're pitching?
I'm working on it. We like sell like upgrades and stuff, and we're having meetings about how to sell more. And I do decent in the role play.
But you've never actually done it.
I've sold some like upgrades and stuff, but I'm working on like selling some
What was the role play?
with just another guy I work with, and just like
Yeah, but what was the scenario?
It was-
What happened?
I think I sold them probably like mosquito treatment or something. Like it's
It was a yes to end situation.
but like I don't actually can't think of something funny for that.
Yeah, but it was a yes end. So like, of course you were going to sell him something.
Oh, I thought you were saying I should have yes-anded you into something sillier there.
No.
I'm saying, but I was able to like at least talk.
Oh,
A lot of guys,
and
get
you felt like,
nervous.
oh yeah, you felt confident in front of a room.
Yeah, it was like a sell me a pen moment kind of thing. It was the idea of
Damn.
that, but more specific.
I'd be so nervous.
Yeah.
If I had to do that like right now
it's
in
weird.
front of like my coworkers.
yeah, because
I would just be like,
this is stupid.
this is a pen. That whole sell me a pen thing is weird.
I mean, like, yeah, I wasn't doing stuff on that level at all.
So like that, you're supposed to like when you're spraying upcharge them basically, or
Not
like
upcharge them, but like if you see things that they need, or like offer just the other
you
things.
ever
we
just
do.
like break stuff and then be like, looks like you need to fix this.
No, 'cause I'm not the one who fixes it.
No.
They'd be like, "Why'd you break that?"
Looks like you're gonna need a new window here. We actually do that.
Funny enough,
Yeah, it is weird. We just started. I actually have one in my truck right now.
let me go get it.
I could do this real quick. $50 under the table.
Yeah, you know, I think I saw a tailpipe or a taillight back there. Yours might be broken.
Yeah, yours. Oh, actually, look at this.
Let
Someone
me go
just
check first.
someone just smashed it. It looks like.
No, 'cause
I'll replace it.
it is interesting, like what like it is to sell, because some of it is like exclusion stuff. So like we have the thing where it goes under like the vinyl corner of your house if that's not stuffed.
Oh yeah, yeah.
because mice will just crawl up there. So we have like covers that we could install into that and stuff like that.
That's nice.
Yeah, like interesting. And like,
And then also it's like, if you're coming to spray for bugs and you bring that up, I'd be like, oh, I had no idea about that. Let's do it.
maybe, I never know. I never know what I would do in those situations. And we're also like learning how to sell to different age groups.
Oh,
And like,
you go like, what's up?
like, no, it's like millennials do this. And like, it's that kind of,
What have you learned?
no, like it's hard to remember for which specific group.
There's not like a tell where you go like, have you checked out this TikTok?
No, no, it's more like certain groups care about how long your company's been there.
Oh yeah, like the older generation.
Yeah, some groups don't want to know the process. They just want you to do it, and they don't want to be bothered.
Makes
So that's
sense,
a
yeah.
lot like the younger ones now.
Yeah.
And some want to like know every step of it, so they know they're getting their money's worth.
That's kind of fun to like learn the demographics of that. So then when you show up to the house, you're like, okay, I'm going to talk to this person.
yeah, the type B situation. Yeah, that kind of stuff.
Ooh, interesting.
Yeah, it is interesting. I don't feel confident in it yet, but I'm excited about
But you're
what I'm
confident in
working
front of your
towards.
coworkers.
Enough. Yeah.
That's because you also don't see them that often, and you probably don't know a lot of them.
Yeah, I mean,
'Cause you're on the road.
Yeah, we usually check in like more now that it's our slow season, so I'm seeing them a lot more.
Do you
lately.
know everyone's names?
Yes,
Damn, that's wild. I don't know if I could name
I think
everyone's.
there's like 10 of us.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if there's like people that you're like, I don't know who you are.
I don't think I know all the people in the office's names.
Okay, but like
all the drivers. Yeah,
There's only like 10 drivers.
I think so.
How many people are in the office? Like 5 or 6.
Yeah,
Yeah. So it's a little bit smaller than my company. We probably have 20.
how many do you think you can name? 4.
Yeah. Sometimes people will say someone's name, and I've been there for almost 6 months now,
You can't connect to it.
and I'm like, they're like, go talk to this person, and then I'm like,
Ooh, that's
Oh,
rough.
fuck.
Yeah, I do hate that.
and then like, we like initial like paperwork sometimes like in the process to
You go
know
through that.
to know who like. For painting example, it will like initial who painted it.
Sure.
And then if you need someone to like touch it up, you usually go back to the person who did it. So like today I was looking at the sheet and I was like, I don't know these initials. And so like I like went to the clock in thing to pretend to change my
Sure,
clock
but you
in,
went through
and I was
theirs.
just looking at people's names and I was like, got it.
Yeah, EM lines up.
Yeah, I was like, and then I would made sure I was like, please, hopefully there's no other
Not
initial
another
match.
one,
Yeah,
and
so I
you're
like
not-
double checked it and I was like, okay, it's this guy. But I was like, fuck, I don't. It's and I've spent so much time there,
Yeah, that's your full-time job.
and they all know me. Yeah, it's weird.
Is it weird? I've noticed this recently. I am no longer inherently like the kid of a workplace.
Yeah.
And that was super interesting.
Yeah, because that was
now- 'cause I
that was
work
a
with-
pride thing I had when I was younger.
Mhm,
I was like the kid.
And like the good one. Yeah. Because now I work with like, there's a couple guys like who are like 5 years older than me and a couple guys who are like up to like, I think like one's like 22.
Damn.
I'm just like, oh, weird. Like you're a baby.
Yeah, and you're
right
the,
now.
yeah. So they're starting their
They're
career.
the kid. Yeah. And because also I'm like, God, you're making what I'm making now.
Oh yeah,
Because this is the most I've made as someone
that does suck.
doing
Because
manual labor.
when I was a kid,
I started at $12.75 as a welder.
I think I was getting 14 at my carpenter job,
That's
which
not,
was
not bad back then.
because I was making 11 at Hy-Vee,
Sure.
and then they were like, "We'll start you at 14," and I was like, "I'm rich."
Holy
Like I was
shit,
like
yeah.
$3.
I mean, I went
difference
from $7.85
to 11.
to $12.50
Oh,
to
did-
$12.75.
yeah, that's a big jump, too.
It's almost double. Like,
Yeah,
because I remember the first time I had a paycheck that was like $1,000, but I worked 60 hours.
but then you're just like, I could do this forever,
yeah. God, that is wild.
and you're like, I'm so rich. It's
We're
just
not the kids anymore.
It is so weird because there are like two demographics in my work.
Mhm.
There's like the young people,
Sure.
and then the old people, and like even the people at the holiday party were talking about it. And I think I'm the oldest of the young people
Yeah. Bottom of the top.
because I think there's like a few people that are like 24, 25, and then there's like a 27, 28.
Sure.
But and then they asked me, and I was
31
like
is just-
31, and they're still all in their 20s.
Yeah.
And then like the next jump is like 55.
Yep.
You know, it's just like, fuck. I'm like the old guy.
But that means you can be there for another 20 years.
Yeah.
Or, I mean, God, that's probably a job you could do forever.
I could do this forever. Yeah. Just learn everything in the process.
And also, it seemed like, yeah, the amount they make, because also, like, with that and my whittling, I think we could be rich one day.
Isn't that the goal?
Kind of. Although we've
Yeah,
held each other back our entire lives, apparently.
Yeah, we need that was
we need to separate again and then come together.
no, because I'm just at a point where I am tired.
Yeah, that's true.
When we were younger, I felt like I was so hungry
Yeah, and now it's just
and I
like,
had so much energy, and now I'm just like, just want to play video games.
Yeah.
Like, I literally got off work and took a nap today before I came over. You know?
Yeah. I went for a walk and played video games.
Took the day off.
Something, yeah.
I went on a walk yesterday, and that kind of ties into something. I got humbled yesterday.
Oh.
I humbled myself.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So speaking of getting old, and I'm worried for Tough Mudder.
Oh, right. Yeah, we do need to actually train for that.
Because I'm so out of shape.
Yeah.
So I went on a walk yesterday around my parents' neighborhood because I was checking in on their cat.
Mm-hmm.
And there's like a park near their house.
Sure.
And so me and my lady were fucking around in the park playing just a little bit. Like,
Sure.
just climbing up. We went down the slide. And then there was monkey bars.
Nice.
And I was like, let's see you do the monkey bars. And she goes, no, let's see you do it. And I was like, easy. Like, I was like, I used to rock climb. Like, even I was like, easy.
I mean, used to rock climb gets you so far, though.
I know. Because now it's like, used to?
Yeah.
Are you
How
sure you
many
even
years?
name a rock? But like, it was like a kid's playground. So like the monkey bars were like, I had to like hold my legs up.
Sure.
So those are a little bit tougher, you know, because you gotta use energy to hold your
I mean,
leg.
it's easier when they're over water.
Yeah.
Because you can't fall.
Yeah.
It'll ruin your day.
So I grabbed the first bar and I'm still on the platform, and I like go to like reach for the second bar and release, and I'm just like, I don't know if I can. Like, I was like nervous because I was like, I felt the weight in my socket, like pull on my arm, and I was like, I don't know if I can. So then
just
I like
rely on just that.
So then I just like swung there for a little bit, like with my hands, with my feet still touching, like not fully letting go. And I was like, oh fuck. So then I did go for it, and I was like, damn, I forgot how hard this motion is on my hands. And then I did do it. I got
full one? Okay.
I got all the way across
with your legs up. How winded were you?
But then I got off and I was like, ouch. Like my fucking arms, and it felt like it pulled both my arms out of my sockets.
Fuck.
And I was like, I'm ruined. And then I was out of breath. Like I was like, I can't catch my breath right now. Just from doing monkey bars.
Just one child-sized monkey bar.
And then I was like thinking, I was like, damn, we just would do Tough Mudder without training.
Yeah, and we'd succeed on everything too.
And now I'm like, I did 6 monkey bars and couldn't breathe.
Shit.
Yeah, I was like, fuck.
Damn. I stepped on a needle today, so maybe I'll just lose my foot, and we'll call that good.
And then do Tough Mudder without a foot. And then people would be like, you lost in the war?
Probably, yeah. It'd be like at that barbecue.
Oh, yeah. That's full circle. But then you would, with that guy that does the speech beforehand, he'd like
that's half the training, right?
He'd give you a nod,
Yeah.
because he'd think you were in the service.
That'd feel really good.
But it'd be false.
Yeah, but it's not my fault.
Yeah. Okay. So Tough Mudder, we probably talked about it before. But before you start the race, you get in a huddle with your group, and this like motivational speaker guy.
God damn,
it
is the best you've ever felt. Listen to this man.
He just talks about how you're good.
Yeah.
You know, I don't even know what he says.
I have no clue.
But like you're locked in, and you're like, I could die for you.
Honestly,
it literally feels like you're gonna run into battle. but I'm hyped.
Yeah, and instead it's just like, you just kind of run next to a river for a little bit.
And he's like, make sure you help your teammates. You guys are all one out there. And then like in the background is like, don't stop believing.
Yeah,
just cranked.
No, it's shipping off to Boston.
Oh yeah, it is shipping off. Yeah,
it's fucking incredible.
And he's just like yelling into a mic, and he's like, "Are you guys ready? I can't hear you."
And then you just like start, and then nothing happens for like 2 miles.
Yeah. But I'm like, let's go. That speech is
that probably is the closest I've gotten to like being able to kill for somebody.
I would, if they handed me a gun after that, I would be like, okay, I'm ready.
Point me. I don't give a shit.
But then I would turn around and be like, he's not coming. That's how they trick you into the army, I think.
I think that's what that guy's job used to be.
Like he's like, you know this feeling? You'll never have it again. Yeah. But you're
signing
for 6 years. Oh yeah. But yeah, getting humbled. So I need to. I've been thinking about like get back into the working out, but now I'm like nervous. I'm like, I can't even do the monkey bars.
Well, we got how many months now?
It's already the middle of February. Like what the fuck?
I'm at least moving a lot.
I'm moving at work, so I'm like, imagine if I had a desk job.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Because I at least have a physical job.
Yeah.
I'm happy about because I'm wearing 40 pounds on my back walking around.
Oh yeah.
So
that's at least something.
Yeah, that and just you need to run, push-ups, and pull-ups are the most important.
Yeah, it's upper body, and now I'm like, if I can't do monkey bars, that's all of Tough
bare
Mudder.
Minimum of upper body.
Yeah,
you don't have to go up.
I gotta climb.
Yeah.
But speaking of military, and speaking of like,
Oh,
did you have something?
no. I want to know where speaking of military is going.
Speaking of military, it's time for some life advice.
Oh, okay.
From an ex-disgruntled private service mortuary Lance Corporal. Life advice. From an ex-disgruntled prior service mortuary Lance Corporal. Life advice from an ex-disgruntled prior service mortuary Lance Corporal.
I never quite can tail all that together enough to make it make sense, and I'm not going to watch this show to read it.
Life advice from an ex-disgruntled prior service mortuary Lance Corporal.
Ex-disgruntled private mortuary.
I didn't come up with the name. The guy who created the segment came up with the name. And I was like...
The alleged ex.
Yeah. And he just said, it'd be cool if you did a segment, something like this. And I was like, I'm using this exact title that you said. Life advice. Over and out is redundant and stupid. When you end communications, all you're supposed to say is out.
Sure. That makes sense, because over is to end your current sentence, and over and out is to end the conversation.
Yeah, because it's just
so
like...
you don't need... Because out doesn't just come out there. So yeah, you can just be out.
Yeah. But it is weird because you go, can you hear me? Over?
Yeah.
Because that's when you know you're done talking. But then it's like...
Otherwise, yeah.
Can you hear me? Over and out.
Yeah, they might start chiming in.
So then they just, can you hear me? Out.
You wouldn't want to say that, though.
Oh. You're going to die. Out.
That's a good way to end.
And then you cut off the... Mm-hmm. Yeah. That was life advice. Life advice. From an ex-disgruntled prior service mortuary Lance Corporal. Life advice from an ex-disgruntled prior service mortuary Lance Corporal.
What's this one called? Back to 135 hours, 0 clues. 135 hours? 135 hours? With 0 clues.
Yeah, so where are you in this song? This is week 3 now.
2 hours and 9 minutes into part 13.
Damn, so not a lot of progress from last week.
No, I don't think I've listened to much music lately. And that's the only music I listen to, so that's part of the reason why.
So you said when you started this, you're not going to listen to any music except for this.
So this is all my Spotify is doing, is that song on this phone.
Oh, okay.
So my work phone also has Spotify on it.
What's it playing?
Jim Croce mix.
Still?
I love it. I did Blondie for a couple of days. That was nice.
Blondie would be fun.
Blondie's fantastic.
That's a way different vibe spraying.
Mm-hmm. But so anytime
you start walking with some sway in your hips. That's fun.
Dude, Blondie's great. And then also I'll give myself at least one book a week.
Okay.
And then oh yeah, because we recorded late last week, didn't we?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's why too. Also, yeah.
It hasn't been a full week. That's a little inside baseball talk.
Whoa.
You guys are seeing a little behind the curtain. We don't always record on Mondays. We are today though.
Who'd have thought?
But are we?
Look at that.
They have no fucking clue. No. This could be Friday.
Fucking idiots.
Yeah, they just think it's Monday. They're so dumb.
But I'm definitely in a new part of the song.
Oh yeah, because you were texting me and you were like, things changed.
Yeah, a flute showed up.
Okay, so a whole new instrument.
Mm-hmm. I mean, there might have been a flute at some point, but this was
30 hours in, a new instrument shows up.
And that was pretty exciting. And then some of the like kind of classic songs had a different thing to them. Like maybe the lyrics were different or the way they were singing them were different. It kind of all went back to the way it was as far as I remember, but also you lose memory of these long chunks.
Yeah, because you've been listening to it for so much, so you're like, how many times have I heard this?
Yes, it just keeps going around. So when it is different, you notice, but then the different is now like, all right, now I'm an hour into this. I have no idea.
Then when it goes back to something that you've been listening to a lot, is it kind of like relaxing? Like
the whole thing is kind of
relieving. Like, is it kind of relieving though when you go back to this part you know? Because then you're like, oh, it can relax again.
Well, it's mostly that part though. It's like several hours of that in a row.
God, I don't know how you do it.
It's not bad.
Have you done it while at work?
Yeah. That's all I'm doing at work.
Oh my God. With a headphone in?
Yeah.
Jesus.
I'm just walking around someone's house just
going like, hey, I notice you might need a corner piece back here.
Let me sell you something.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the key.
So do you know where you're at in the story or what's going on?
No, I think he's met his wife.
Okay. I thought he was starting with a birth.
Apparently he's been born.
Okay.
I did not pick up on that.
So I thought it was What's he doing with his wife?
I think he's gonna marry her.
Okay, and then after he marries, then he fights demons.
I think so.
The fight's gonna be. It better be epic.
It better be something.
It better. Yeah. It better not just be another flute.
Yeah. Yeah, because like
You have 100 hours left. You do this yourself.
I'm working on it. It's not bad.
Yeah. Maybe.
But also overall,
And maybe we should take a break.
what?
Because now maybe you need to go do better things. See, we're holding each other back.
We might be.
Jacob's like, I ain't gonna hate doing this, but I think it would be a good bit to tell my friend.
I gave
I'm
myself
going,
it's not a good
It's
bit.
not a good bit. And he's like, this is all I've got. This is all I can think of. He's like, damn, okay.
Here we are. Woke up, still me.
Woke up, still me.
But my overall rating so far is would not recommend.
That's not a rating.
That's where I'm at. That's all I got.
What would you rate it out of 5? Would it even get a 1?
I don't know. I don't know how to rate this because also it's been 30 hours.
Yeah, and also, but like it is a world record,
Yeah.
and like the concept and idea sounds cool,
It's just not.
but then in execution, so it was like, do you give it 1 star for the idea of it,
Kind of.
and then
But,
like
like,
so
it's
it's like
not-
1.25?
But like it's not bad. But it's just a lot of nothing.
It's bullshit.
It is bullshit. But also like I don't know, it's like a religious book. It's the idea that this is the world's longest song that is bullshit.
Yeah,
Because it's not a song really.
I didn't have enough time to prepare today, so next week it's inspired by this segment, a world record about a song.
It's the world's shortest song.
No, but
Ooh.
I'll look that up too. What would be the world's shortest song?
Just that.
But like, then we're trying to define in what is a song,
That's true.
because it's like, there's got to be qualifying things where it's like this is the shortest song, but it hits all the things that are required to be a song.
Yeah, because song and music are different.
because a song is not a sound effect,
True.
and that's what you just did. It's a sound effect.
Or I just did a very fast song.
Oh yeah, sped it up. What if you did this book in half speed?
And I just put that out and called Guinness and like, hey,
and you're like,
your beer sucks, but listen to this.
yeah,
And then you have to finish it. Because I did think, what if we just did the English version of this?
yeah.
And-
Well, you can.
and
We
slowed it-
sang over You Can Sax. We know we can sing.
Yeah. And we could just do the English version of this song and add our own little bit at the end. And boom.
Yeah, and
World
then it's
longest
just
song.
credits.
Yeah.
And then I go, I'd like to thank the following people.
This is part of the song, though. Don't turn it off.
Yeah. Because there's still music underneath. And we're like going like, I would like to thank.
Jesus.
I don't know why I sang with an accent there.
I don't either.
It's like an Italian accent.
Is that what that was? You're trying to put it off on the Italians? That's who you're insulting right there? No one else?
It kind of felt like a Borat voice. I would like to thank.
Yeah.
I've actually never seen that movie. And I feel like I can't. I don't want to.
I've actually never seen the first one either.
Oh, yeah, because there's another one, Bruno or something.
Well, no, there's a second Borat.
Oh, I've never seen any of them.
You're probably not seeing this. This is the Moist Monday podcast.
Oh, you're going to end on that?
Well, you got an ending?
No. But
Usually we're all out.
Well, I'm just, you're done. I guess you're going to listen to it for 3 parts.
No, my only update was would not recommend.
You've been saying that every week. You said that 7 hours in.
It might, maybe some point I would recommend.
And then I'll just listen to that part.
Well, no, you have to listen to all the part.
Because it's the buildup.
Yeah. No, so as of now, it hasn't reached it yet. But also, like, I don't know, the first half of Roller Coaster, I wouldn't recommend it. It's all uphill.
Yeah, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
But that's a roller coaster that I want to be on.
But you don't know that yet.
I'm on a roller coaster that only goes up, baby.
That's not what you want.
That's what the guy in Fault in Our Stars says.
That's fucking stupid.
Yeah,
that's not the good part of a roller coaster.
But he's talking about how like he's gonna get better from cancer. I'm on a roller coaster that only goes up, and that's like his like catchphrase in the movie, and then he dies.
Okay, but like that's not a roller coaster that only goes up isn't a roller coaster.
Yeah, I'd never thought about it. That is dumb.
Yeah, like
And the author, I could tell, was so proud of that line.
Sure.
Because they made the character say it so much. Can you imagine having a catchphrase?
and then after you're dead, someone's like, "No, that's fucking stupid."
No, but just in general, like walk around and just like,
Hey,
I mean, I have quips that I say.
yeah.
And like, I know that like it will get a giggle.
Well, Is there like
But it's not like a catchphrase. Like I'm not just like yabba dabba doo.
Do you end the conversation the same way most times?
See ya.
Sure, because I'll do have a good one or have fun out there.
No, I don't.
I'll say have fun out there a bunch. At
have
work.
fun out there.
As we're all walking back to our trucks.
That's fun.
Mm-hmm. Have fun out there.
Have fun out there. Damn, that's camp counselor.
Yeah. I just want everyone to have a good time.
Who are you at work?
I am very much trying to push that.
A new person?
No. I just want everyone to, like, I just want things to be fun.
Oh.
Because they can be, and they have been so far. So I just try to keep that. And if like anyone's like stressed or something, I just help them out.
Who the fuck are you? You used to be like such a cynical asshole.
I'm finally with a company that I feel like I can be a company man for.
Weird. Okay.
Mm-hmm. No,
yeah, because at your old job, you were just like, I can't get anything done here.
Yeah, and I tried so much.
You tried to be a company man, and they just said no.
Yeah, stop it. Don't have ideas.
That it would be so weird, and because like if I was able to see you at your job,
What do you mean?
like just see who you are, I'd be like, who is that?
I'm helping a lot of elderly people.
But then if you saw me at my job, you'd probably be like, who is that? I feel like we're different people at our jobs.
Wait, that's why it was weird when we worked together.
Yeah,
because people knew the quiet me, and then you worked there.
And the people knew the quiet me. And then when we were together, they were like, what happened? We're holding each other back.
Well, there we're pushing each other forward.
Yeah, we are.
Interesting.
You started a fire.
I did. Well, not really. That was a half your fault.
It was my fault.
Yeah, I thought
but
so.
I kept blaming you.
Yeah, because there's a wedding upstairs or a wedding rehearsal, and they had to evacuate the building because a pizza fell apart in the oven that we made.
It's Jacob's fault.
They were not happy. It was my first day in the kitchen.
I'm excited. Next week, I'm gonna bring some world records.
Okay.
All music, all song. Like, yeah,
Well, we know the share one.
yeah. That was a fun one. That was a Robert's fun fact. But this has been the Moist Monday podcast. This is an email, moistmondaypodcast@gmail.com. Follow us on whatever.
The world's ending. Let's have fun.
Have a good one. What do you say?
What? Have fun out there.
Have fun out there.
Dry bones, lazy bones, big bones, dance around in your bones.
That's all I get.
That's all I got, man. I don't know what you want from me. I can't.
My tank is empty,
I'm
dude.
doing my best.